Good to get the season off to a good start. Rule one of an opener is win the game, period. And anything else beyond that is bonus. And so it was good to get the victory. A hard-fought game, physical game. Michigan's a physical football team, both sides of the ball, play with a physical style. And I thought we matched that. I thought our guys stood toe-to-toe with them just like we did last year, and it was a slugfest and came out on the right end. So happy about that. On to Utah State. That's where our entire focus is now. They had a tough one against Southern Utah like we did. They got the win, which is all that matters. They weren't their usual selves on offense. Struggled a little bit. Chucky, who's a phenomenal player, was a little bit off. Run game was good, though. They ran the football effectively. A lot of punts in that game, 29 punts. I've never seen a football game with so many punts. There has to be an NCAA record or close. But anyway, that's where all our attention lies right now. We're moving forward. Lost Evan Moyai for the season, lower leg injury, which is disheartening, and it feels so bad for Evan. He worked so hard to rehab him from the last injury, rehab himself, and here first game of the year again gets hurt. He does have a great case for a sixth year. He's indicated to me he wants to pursue that, and so we will do everything in our power to pursue that sixth year, and should be as close to a slam dunk as you can get, and we should have him for next year. Dom Hatfield's been reinstated as well, and he'll play as soon as we feel he's ready. So, questions?
What led to reinstating Dom?
Just felt he had served enough of a punishment, and as things are turning out, it was our belief that, in fairness, he was deserving to be able to be reinstated back on the football team.
That Michigan game, you guys came out on top, but you also had a lot of stuff that you can clean up. It's got to be a coach's dream with a lot of stuff to roll up your sleeves and get to work on it.
Well, that's the nature of an opener, is you're going to make mistakes. Both sides made mistakes. And as I said going into the game, effort covered up a lot of those mistakes. And so I thought our team played with great effort. And there's certainly a bunch to work on. We got a full slate of things that we got to address this week, and we better be. We're positive we're going to see a whole different Utah State team than what showed up on film, at least offensively, in their game Thursday night. And so they're going to come in here, and they've played us exceptionally well, and beat us a couple years back, 3 years ago, whenever it was. And so we are fully aware that we will have our hands full on Friday night.
Kyle, what has Travis done the last 3 games, going back to Colorado, the Vegas Bowl, and the Michigan game? Has there been a common denominator in his success? Confidence.
I think he's got I know he has complete grasp of and command of the offense. He's playing with a lot of poise. He's been a great leader for us. And, as I said, all during fall camp, we were hoping he would pick up where he left off at the end of last season, and he did just that on Thursday night. Did an exceptional job. And like I said after the game as well, he's no longer just a game manager. He's a guy that can go out and make a bunch of plays for us.
You're going against 2 very talented linebackers in Kyler Fackrell and Nick Vigil. What pops out to you on film about those guys?
Playmakers, both of them. Fackrell's an exceptional pass rusher as well. They move him around. He'll be one of the best pass rushers we face all season long. And Vigil is a tough, hard-nosed, instinctive linebacker that plays the game the way it should be played. So very impressed with both those guys.
Coach, Justin Thomas is named Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. Could you talk about that and his performance?
Yep. I just heard that prior to coming in here. Liz just informed me. I think it's a great accolade for Justin. As I said after the game, that without question was the play of the game, his pick six, and turned the tide and really put us back in control. He's a lot of times I think he goes under the radar a little bit because he plays our nickel spot, and he goes. It's kind of like a great long snapper or whatever. As long as you don't screw up, you kind of go unnoticed. And he's got his guy covered so often that he doesn't get a lot of action at times. And so great to see him get that award. He's just a junior, and I think he's got a very bright future ahead of him. He's been playing good football for us for a long time. He's got more ahead.
When you watch film of your defensive line, obviously they didn't get any sacks, but do you feel good about their overall play?
I think so. Yeah, I think without question, particularly the run defense. And when you play a team like Michigan, that is their bread and butter. That's what they hang their hat on, is a power run game, and we limited it to 2.5 yards a carry, about 75 yards. And if you would have told me going in that that's what we were going to play versus the run, how we were going to play, I'd say we'd take that in a second. Now, we did not get any sacks, as you mentioned. We did get a little bit of pressure. Quarterback did a nice job of getting the ball out of his hand quickly most times. Sometimes he had way too much time, but that's an area of focus. And based on what we've done the last few years, we expect more in the pass rush area than what we got Thursday night.
With Booker going for well under 100 yards, is it comforting knowing that the offense could still move the ball through the air, or is it a little bit concerning that he didn't run for as many yards as you might have hoped?
I wouldn't say concerning. It's unexpected. We expect him to be a 100-yard guy every week. Now, he did catch 55 yards in pass receptions, and so he's over 100 in total. He's about 120. Somewhere in there total offense, which is better, but not good enough. We expect to do a better job, and it wasn't because of a lack of touches. I think he had 29 touches, with the carries and the receptions combined. But we've got to do a better job. And again, I'm going to keep going back to giving Michigan credit. That was a very stout run defense, and my guess is they'll be pretty good against the run all year long. That team.